Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eliza at Eliza Journals, and today I'm going to be doing a flip through of my May spreads in my Midori Hibino. So if anyone is wondering, this is an A6 size, it's in an A6 Moterm cover, and I absolutely love this cover. Now that it's getting chunky, it doesn't really fit as well, but it will definitely last till December. So I totally forgot when I filmed my June flip through that I had not even done May. So instead of just doing a flip through, I kind of want to make this like a little chatty video, because sometimes I don't know, I don't like silent videos, because maybe you want to know what ink it is or what pen I used. So I'm just actually going to just flip. And I always forgot. I never even finished my sentence. I have to start finishing my sentences before I jump to another thought. But I just noticed that when I do my flip throughs, I don't think I've showed y'all like my monthly overview. So pretty much for the month, the monthly calendar, I just write highlights for the day. It could be anything like how I feel, what happened, something just significant. So I do this like every day. And then I don't even think I showed you all June. So when you see June, this is the monthly overview for June. I use the Pilot Iroshizuku Yuyake. And then for May, I used a Pilot Vanishing Point with the color Private Reserve Avocado. So now let's get into the actual flip through for May. So May 1st, I used the Benu Vodka on the Rocks in a Fine Nib, Robert Oster Honeybee. This is one of my favorite pages because I love these bees. All these stickers that you see are from Southern Belle Plans, and I do have a code, and all that will be linked below in the description. And then on the second day, I used the same fountain pen and the same ink. And Robert Oster Honeybee is really a staple for me. I never changed the ink out of my Benu Vodka on the Rocks. I never changed the ink out of it. And this is Andorilium Luna Moth Green, and I use a Twisby Eco in the Persian color. And I am an affiliate for Andorilium, and my code is Eliza10, and all that also will be linked below in the description. And this color is Pilot Iroshizuku Hana Ikata in my Lamy Safari Pink in a Fine Nib. The pen that I use is Benu Euphoria Earl Grey, and the ink is Ferris Wheel Press Dancing Time. I used Lamy Safari White in a Fine Nib, and the ink is Sailor Yirameka Kitsune Biori. And this day, I absolutely love this page. I love these coffee girls. These are so pretty. I'm actually going to have to order me more before she removes these from the shop. I used a Lamy Safari Clear Demonstrator in the Fine Nib. And the ink is Diamine Dusted Truffle. And I love Diamine Dusted Truffle because it has just the right amount of shimmer. It's such a pretty brown. And this day I use a Lamy Safari Savannah Green in a Fine Nib. The color is the Atramentis Document Green Gray. On this day I use the Twisby Cream in Rose Gold, and the ink is Sailor Yirameka Amamayoi. And this day I used a Twisby Sapphire in an extra fine nib. The ink is Sailor Munyo Shirakashi. Sailor Munyo Shirakashi is actually a really dark green. So although it looks black on camera, it's really not black. It's like a dark green. It also has like properties of like, I don't know, like sometimes it can go for like a greenish brown. It's just that Sailor does an amazing job on the properties of their inks, and the chroma shading and the dual shading. They do an amazing job with the inks, period. Like hands down, it's my favorite company that produces inks. So this day is I use a Noodler's Southwest Sunset and Lamy Safari Yellow in a fine nib. So the thing about this color, so if you have had some of Noodler's inks, you know that Noodler's inks, some of them will smear. It's almost like they never really dry. It's like you have to wait 5 minutes. If you're not using a writing pad, I suggest you use a writing pad for some of their inks because they will smear. So another ink that smears that I have of Noodler's is Noodler's Pecan, which is one of my favorite browns. However, I think it's actually orange. But anyway, but that one smears as well. So if it's not really good and dry, or you're not using a pencil board, I would suggest use a pencil board when you're journaling with these colors. So this day I use Robert Oster Violet Clouds, which is one of my favorite purples, and the pen that I use is the TWSBI Eco Mint in an extra fine. I used a Diamond TWSBI 580 in the silver, and the ink was Diamond Earl Grey. And this day, the TWSBI Demonstrator, the clear one, and the ink is Diamond Twilight. And this is also another ink that looks black, but it's actually not black. It's between like a greenish blue, so it's almost like a midnight blue, and it has like the green undertones to it. And then I use Lamy Safari White fine nib, Sailor Yudomeka Kissane Biori ink, and I used the Lamy Safari Pink, and the color is Pilot Roshizuku Hana Ikata. So most of these inks are very recurring this month because I was trying to make sure I used up the entire sample that I had put in the converter. So I pretty much have used most of these inks for like the last month and a half. So this color is Sailor Yudomeka Amamayoi in the TWSBI Cream Eco. Here I use the TWSBI Jade Eco with Rose Gold, which is a limited edition pen and extra fine, and the ink is Ferris Wheel Pressed Emerald Gardens. And here, I don't even think I finished this because I ended up having to contact Wordsworth because, I don't know, something was wrong with my medium nib. Or maybe the pen, but I know like when I was writing with it, the nib was dripping ink. But they sent me a new one and it worked completely fine. As you can see, it was writing completely fine up until like here. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But the pen writes amazing though. It's a Wordsworth in black, and it's actually a medium nib. To be honest, I would say it is a medium fine. I wouldn't even categorize it as a medium fine. I would say it's really a fine nib. But I use the ink Colorverse Haho Mask, which is also a pretty brown. And then I use the the Pilot Iroshizuku Hana Ikata. And again, I use the Sailor Yudomeka Kitsune Biori. And here I used the Colorverse Haho Mask again. And I love to match my inks with my stickers. I don't know, it's just a thing. Some people can just write with inks because they love fountain pen inks, but to be honest, I have to match my inks with my stickers. So let me know in the comments if you also do that. Like, I love inks, which is also probably why I find myself gravitating towards the same colors. So I will buy like 15 different browns because I love brown. And it doesn't matter what brown I use on this because the stickers are brown and it's a variation of different browns. I think any brown would look really good, so I could just choose one of my browns and use it. So this is Luna Moth Green by Andarillium. And I like this because it really pulled out the green tones in the landscape stickers. And then again, this day I used the Luna Moth Green as well. And then I used Sailor Yurameka Kitsune Biori. And I used Noodler Southwest Sunset. So if you see here, so I'm zooming in. I smeared it right here. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I hate when I smear it because it just looks so bad when I smear Noodler's ink. So this is the Noodler Southwest Sunset. And I used the Ferris Wheel Press Dancing Time, which is actually one of my favorite greens. And I used Sailor Yurameka Amamayoi. And I used Ferris Wheel Press, the Sherry Sonata with my Twisby Kai and an extra fine. And I absolutely love this page. This is one of my second favorite pages. And I used the Atramentis Document Green Gray. And I used Sailor Yurameka Kitsune Biori. So just let me know in the comments how you like to flip through, which one was your favorite page, which one was your favorite ink. And until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.